Okay, today we're gonna learn how to find all real roots and including state multiplicity by using factor theorem and rational root theorem. Okay, this is a cubic, so there's no formula finding cubic. So quadratic, then maybe you can use a factoring or even quadratic formula. So at least you need to find one factor. Okay, so you need to find one factor. Rational root theorem, when reading coefficient 1, factor of constant, which is in this case 6. So which is factor of 6 is 1 and 6, 2 and 3, right? So among those plus minus, among those 8, we just need to find 1, 0. Okay? Well, when you do it, you might check from the smallest number and then plug in whether that makes 0 or not, right? And then one tactics is, this is 1 and minus 7, 6. When its sign is alternating, you try positive number first. When everything positive or everything is negative, then you put it negative number there. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is kind of alternating. I want to check plus 1 first, and if it doesn't work, go to negative 1. And doesn't work, we need to go maybe positive 2 and negative 2 and positive 3, negative 3. But usually you will find 1, 0 from first two numbers. Okay? So let's plug in 1 first, because this is alternating positive 1 first. 1 cubed minus 7 times 1 plus 6. That's a 0 or not. This is 1 cubed is 1 minus 7 plus 6. That's become 0, right? Wow, we find 0 right away. We are lucky, right? So 1 is a 0. 1 is 0. Then after that, still you can find, you plug in find some 0, but sometimes doesn't work. So best way, because we find 1, 0, we use synthetic division. Synthetic division, you need to do what? We write it, reading coefficient top here, 1 there, and second degree, not there, which means 0x squared. You can put 0 there, right? Empty spot. Negative 7, 6. And then synthetic division, all the time, down first, 1. And multiplying, so that's 1. And addition, 1. Multiplying, 1. Addition, negative 6. Multiplying, negative 6. That becomes 0. That means 1 is definitely 0. Right there, right? And this is will be quadratic. So I plus here, right side first, and then constant and first degree, second degree. And then from here, now x equals 1 is 1, 0. That means x minus 1 is one factor there, right? And that's that one with quotient we write here, x squared plus x minus 6. Because quadratic, you can factor it. If you cannot, then you can use quadratic formula, right? So xx, what is factor of the negative 6? 1 and 6, but I'm going to use the 2 and 3. Why? Difference is 1. So plus 1, minus 2, plus 3, and multiplying minus 6, adding plus 1. So this factor, you can write it like this. So x minus 1, x minus 2, x plus 3 equals 0. Everybody got it? So final answer from here, x minus 1 equals 0, x equals 1, and from here x equals 2, from here x equals minus 3. That's the answer. Everybody got it? Let's do a little more complicated one. You are doing good? So this is a little more complicated one. Looks like pretty complicated. But one by one, step by step, not that complicated. First thing you need to do, in order to solve equation, any common factor altogether they share, you need to take that out. Everything is a coefficient even number. That means you can take 2 out, right? And at least they have a 1x. So I'm going to take 2x out. Then here, 2 out, among 5, 1 gone, then 4 left. From 12, 2 out, 6, x to the third. And from 16, 8x squared minus 6x minus 9 equals 0. Right? Still, this is a degree 4. Then you cannot find there's no formula finding this one, right? So you need to find 2, 0. When you find 2, 0, still use what? Rational roots theorem, constant, which is in this case minus 9. The factor of the minus 9 is 1 and 9 and 3 and 3. Oh, only 6 candidate. Right? So we want to use number is kind of alternating in some way. You're right, this is negative, this is positive. So I want to try positive 1 first. Okay? So positive 1, that means when you do positive 1, x, 1 there, everything will be just 1. So you just number in front of it, coefficient 1 plus 6 plus 8 minus 6 minus 9. What I did, just coefficient I just calculate. 1 when 1, then x, anything 1 to the 4th power 1, 1 to the 3rd power 1, 1 to the case 1. So you calculate, that's become what? This is plus 15, this is minus 15. Wow, that's 0. Everybody got it? Yes. So after you find 1, 0, you don't need to find everything else. Just let's do synthetic division. So 1, 6, 8, minus 6, minus 9. We find 1 as a 0, right? So let's do synthetic division. So again, one more time, going down, 1 multiplying 1 and multiplying, the adding 7, multiplying 7, 15, multiplying 15. This is what? Positive 9, addition becomes 0. So that means we did a good job, right? So that's 1 is definitely factor. 1 is a 0. And then this is a constant first degree, so 9 and 15x and 7x squared and then x cubed, right? We need to find one more 0, right? This time still this is 9. So we can use 1, minus 1, and then plus 3, minus 3. But this now everything is positive, right? We better use negative number, right? So I want to try negative 1 first. So if I put the negative 1, then odd power become negative 1. Even power is positive, so positive 1 times 7 is 7. Minus 1, this is negative 15. And plus 9. As I told you, alternating now, right? So this is what? Negative 16, positive 16, that's 0. That's nice, right? Mm-hmm. So we found one of the 0, which is negative 1. Right? So that one, we're going to use right here. Don't start it out from the original equation. We can use synthetic division consecutively. Okay? And we found the 1, 0, negative 1 right there, right? Then 1 down. And multiply, negative 1, 6, negative 6, 9, negative 9. Wow, right? That's right. And this one quadratic, we put the plus sign first, nothing there, and x squared. So if we write it from the very beginning, 2x was out there, 2x. And here, x equals 1. From there, x minus 1 is factor. X equals negative 1. From there, x plus 1 is a factor, right? And then this x squared plus 6x plus 9 equals 0. We can factor that way. Quadratic. Then, if you can, this is easy. X, we try that way. Factor of 9. Oh, 3 gonna be. Product is plus 9. Sum is plus 6, right? So, this one I can factor it. X plus 3 times x plus 3 equals 0. So, final answer, x value 0 here, and 1 here, minus 1 here, minus 3 here, minus 3 one more time. But instead of writing twice, we write it multiplicity 2. So, when this is a degree 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. you should have 5 0. That means this is right.
Wait.
Okay?